Complaciendo para todos los bailadores con esta rola que dice: 1, 2, 3, 4. ¡Qué bárbaro! 1, 2, 3, 4. Y esto es el Jarod. ¡Bam, bam, bam, bam! Esta es una buenísima rola. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eso, eso, eso. Síganle bailando, síganle bailando. Mira nomás que chulada de ambiente y seguimos bailando con esto que dice: 1, 2, 3, 4. ¡Hey, hey, 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 ¿Qué dijeron? ¿Esto ya se acabó? ¡No! ¡Esto sigue! 1, 2, 3, 4. ¡Hey, hey, 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 hey,
Sun moon eyes and it feels just right with your full moon eyes on me. I don't mind if we're lost in time. Keep your full moon eyes on me. Sun moon eyes and it feels just right with your full moon eyes on me. I don't mind if we're lost in time. Keep your full moon eyes on me. Keep your full moon eyes on me.
What you call me? What you call me?
Hello everybody and welcome back to the ERS Racing League. My name is PixelThomas and once again I'm joined by Jarod. Say hello.
Hello.
So today we have a little something going on. We don't really have a lot of drivers. So we have already loaded in here in Mexico. The weather is quite cloudy. But yeah, Jarod might just be hopping on in the race car as well. And then hopefully we'll be in the car with him as he just drives it. If that is how it works, at least. So, yeah, not a lot of people on this track, and it is quite a long track. It has quite some technical parts. So if we have it at this, then we don't really have that many, that much action going on, I'm afraid. But it would be fun to have Jarod just join us while he is driving it himself. He is already driving tier 7, so that would be quite something to have him here.
Can you invite?
Yes, of course I can. Let's see if this works. Let's hope that gets you in the car. Do you get the option to do it?
I think so. Who do you want me to race as? Which team?
I'd say go fucking McLaren to let in your inner tier 7.
Wait, no, it's not possible.
It's not possible to race?
I can't select Lennon Norris, the only one that's free from McLaren.
I guess just start racing. So, are you able to load in?
I'm now loading in, but I don't think I will be racing.
Let's hope it you'll be able to.
Spectator mode.
How was I able to go into Race Director?
I think that was because someone left.
I wouldn't know. I would not know. You might be able to ask it in the Discord. Maybe someone can explain it to you. Like how it works. Meanwhile, LV is almost done with his first lap already. So let's see what LV is able to set on this first time lap, and it will be 1:15. I think we have the second one coming in. Never mind, I was wrong. I guess Lost Boy will be the next one. He will set a 1:13.8. 1.5 seconds faster than LV. So interested to see how LV will be able to hold up against Lost Boy, who I think just joined. This might be one of his first races here at the ERS Racing League. Markov with a 1:14.9. See where Stormberg is at. His lap got disqualified, so he's going again. It's King Beers as well with a 1:15.9. Did you ask in the chat?
I asked, no, just waiting for a response.
Maxi's lap got disqualified, so I think it will be Stormberg next to set a time. Set the fastest first sector so far. Will he be able to get the second one as well? I mean, it is Stormberg, so there is a big chance that he at least will be able to compete at the top of the pack.
We got Steve, your fastest fill sector.
Oh, so he yoinked it from Stormberg. Okay. No fastest second sector, I think, for Stormberg. And his lap got disqualified. So So it will be Anton next, I think, across the finish line. He has half his battery remaining through the last corner. That is wild. 116. Next up, Steve-O, who will get a 115.1. Next up, it will be Vaxi going through the stadium right now. Now, if you ever want to participate in one of these races, you can join our Discord down below in the description. You can go to ersracingleague.com as well, and you can find the Discord invite right there. Vexy with the 116.6. And there you can just join the Discord. You can apply yourself to join these races. And hopefully we'll be able to see you here next. We are always on the lookout for new racers, new drivers, also new staff as well to help us run this team. Because of that, we also are looking for commentators. So if you're ever down to commentate on one of these races, you are always free to join the Discord and apply. But if you ever want to race like these and think they were just one step too far ahead, this is just, I hope, like, I assume we are like one of the more approachable leagues. You can just join the Discord, apply there. Like, we have set pace tiers, which are the early tiers through the week. And for the rest, we have mixed pace. So there doesn't really matter what your pace is. We have both console, we have both PC, which we support all in the same lobbies. So we'll be, there's a lot of fun. You have a lot of different skills you can see from the drivers participating in these races. Of which Kool-Aid Deadpool right now, he used to be a controller player. And this is his first steering wheel race, from what I understand. So he is still figuring stuff out.
We may see a fast lap from his shadow.
Oh, okay.
I've been spectating a little
Coming
bit.
in hot.
He passes sectors, so
Woo! Lost
Ooh,
Boy
me too.
still ahead. The new boy is staying ahead so far.
with a lot of sectors as well.
Lost Boy was cooking, but yeah, as you can see at the top left, you can see that we have PC players, we have Xbox players, and we have PlayStation players. So this is a very broad racing league which we have here. Kool-Aid Deadpool with the 117.1.
Still learning his.
Still learning the steering wheel. But I remember when I got it, I was struggling as well.
I don't even remember how I was when I first got it.
You were okay. You had some time with my steering wheel, remember?
Oh yeah.
I still remember the table that you had with dumbbells to stop it from moving.
Dumbbells on top, little thingies on the back so that it doesn't slide.
Yep, Stormberg with the fastest first sector. Yeah, that was a
The
wonky
little,
setup, but you were racing out in this league though.
I also had what's it called, the little chair that you can
Yeah, the foldable chair.
foldable chair, yeah, that.
Yeah, foldable
So that
chair
I
on a
had no
foldable table. It was so
I
wonky.
had the whole camping.
You had a whole
setup.
camping set there. Oh, Stormberg once again got his lap disqualified through the stadium, just cutting across a bit too far. But yeah, it definitely was a wonky setup, but you were racing and now you're participating in here. You got like the full-on racing chair which you can mount your stuff on. I don't even have that.
Not that it makes me any better.
Makes you cooler though. Minios will set a 116.606. So the last one is Stormberg, but his lap got disqualified. So chop chop, Stormberg. You don't have too long anymore. Let's see who else. I think it is Steve-O on the lap. Not sure. I don't think so. Don't think so. And for the rest, I don't think there's anybody Going for, like, actively driving on the track for a time. Wait. Antone!
Oh, those not seconds. Anyway. Anton, what's wrong with Anton?
He is, on a timed lap, he is 0.3 faster than his previous time, a 1:16.130.
We also got Stevio not using his battery, so he will go for after you cross the finish
Yes.
line.
Anton is almost a second faster coming through the second sector, which is purple. So Anton is cooking.
We also got the last boy going for time flaps.
Oh, I hope Lost Boy doesn't massively improve his previous time. That would be insane. Anton snatching 2 positions because of it.
Yeah, about that.
He is a 10th faster. God damn. Somebody stop this newbie. He's gonna pull fucking Max Verstappen over here.
No, Lumber Gumbo.
Yeah, it is the low!
Oh,
and there
and
he
he's
goes. Spectator's curse. I'm sorry about that Lost Boy. Gotta go again.
Let's see, we got no one.
Yeah, Kool-Aid Depo and
driving in the desert.
yeah, Kool-Aid Depo in the TikTok chat. Damn, first time on a wheel. Yes, we know, friend. We know. It is rough the first time. I quickly had to close the curtains. I had a huge ass mosquito just trying to get to me. I was like, fuck no. And thank you for the subscription, Lost Boy, to the YouTube. Glad to see you following us and participating. So far you are showing that you have just the skill, I guess. Way too much skill. Oh, he is almost a second faster than Mid Shadow, who I think won last race.
I think Lumbergumbo has some...
Lumbergummer got some competition. Where is he? We gotta get him in here. We really gotta get him in here. King Bear is 2/10 faster. So far, almost loses it. And I think he aborted the lap. Or not, his battery is still draining.
Wait, what are you talking
King Bears.
about? Oh yeah, King Bears.
Lost Boy, Spectator's Curse is real. Indeed it is, friend.
Wait, Miss Shadow has left.
Yeah, he left, but now he joined. Yeah, King Bears lost all the time he gained. Where he won 3/10, now he lost 3/10. So I think you'll have to go again.
There can still be an improvement, so...
I doubt it, honestly.
Let's see, Kool-Aid Apple then.
Kool-Aid Depo indeed is already half battery, struggling to keep the car on the road.
I like that I'm now sitting here with a steering wheel, and then you look at the bottom right. Okay, what button do I need to press? Ah, yeah, button number 2.
Which one is button number 2?
I got L2, L.
I know
3,
it. I know it.
Right 2, right 3.
I got the struggle.
What's
as
number
well.
2?
Oh, you know, it's number 2, of course.
Oh, found it.
Found
it's
number
my,
2.
upper gear pedal.
The upshift pedal. Kool-Aid Depo 6/10 faster. So he might have himself a battle with Minios or Vaxi. There comes Kool-Aid Depo. A 1:16.2 with the steering wheel.
Oh.
And Stormberg is about to set his time lap again, as long as he doesn't cut across, which he doesn't. So we will see a time lap coming in from Stormberg. And it is a 1:15.2.
Beautiful P6.
That really
Between
shows
us
the
all.
pace of Lost Boy. That is wild to me.
No one has come close this far.
Yeah. I mean, you can try and leave and rejoin when we load into the official race. Maybe something like that could work. But I'm not sure. Could be fun to have you there, but it's EA after all. Maybe that will be a possibility for F125 when it comes out.
Tier 1 is the highest tier, right?
Tier 1 to Tier 3 are pace tiers, and Tier 1 is the highest tier, yes. But it also depends on availability. So if you're not unable to drive on the Monday, then you're not going to drive on the Monday, of course. So some of the faster people will be in Tier 2 or Tier 3 instead of Tier 1. Beautiful lines from Alvi so far. Oh, and he almost loses it. Yeah, there goes your run, friend. I think he has a chance to go for one more, and that will be it, because we only have 2.5 minutes remaining, if I'm correct. Cannot see it because of the yellow.
Manual says left.
Shadow coming through, and it will be a 1:14.064. Snatching P2. Everybody is in the plus so far, except for Vexy, but his lap got disqualified. So he will have to do it next time. But he isn't. He doesn't have the battery for it. Let's go on board with Stormberg through the Weewoos. Half a second faster for Stormberg.
We also got 2 tenths faster for Last Boy.
Oh, shut up. I gotta spectate him. Gotta place the curse on him. What is this? People need to have a chance. Come on. Stormberg winning one position to his... no, never mind. Steve-O instantly snatched it right back.
And Last Boy...
Wild.
113.
Wild.
Oh, wait.
It already was a 113, but
Yeah,
wild.
this time 0.7.
He bettered his time with 300ths of a second.
Miss Shadow barely above the 113.
Steve-O. He is once again going. Never mind, he isn't. Battery is charging. Bullet Depot also retiring since we only have a few minutes left. 2 minutes unless the people already go for their lap or go into the pits. So when it comes to retiring during the race, we only allow that into the pits. We have a set of rules which we the drivers have to upkeep while driving, while racing within this league. Otherwise they can face penalties. We have an entire team ready to make their racing experience the best as we possibly can. So we have an FIA here as well, which will decide upon stuff that happens during the race.
Ah, yes, Clan.
Clan, yes, shut up. I'm tired.
What clan did you join?
Okay, no, I cannot say that on stream. That is the first thing that fucking came to my mind. Fuck.
I think I have an idea what you're
Why did that come up to my mind?
I'm
no.
gonna send it to WhatsApp, and I want to know if that's the one.
Yes, I think it already. Yes, I am sad to say I think it is.
Just say yes or no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up, Lost Boy. Lost Boy said on YouTube that he lost so much in Sector 2. My ass, bro. You're so... No. Just say that you were pushing your hardest and that this was all the pace that you could squeeze out of it. Anyways, the grid set up for the official race we have. It is a 50% race, so it will take about 1 hour. 1.5 hours, something like that. Lost Boy P1, Mitch Shadow P2, Markov P3, then Elvi, Stevo, Stormberg, Antone, Minios, King Beers, and Vexy close off the top 10. And after that, we have our boy. We have the legend. We have Kool-Aid Dapple. Was learning some new stuff during this race. I think this is his first race on the steering wheel, so yeah. Wait, it said race? Shouldn't it say short race?
What? No, I don't think so.
Anyways, we are gonna wait for a while.
I'm in the car.
Oh, you're in the car? Let's go!
I don't have a setup or anything. Wait, no, I do have a setup.
You do have setup?
Oh,
Okay. So,
car setup.
chat, this is what we tried to get working. Now we have 12 drivers on the grid, of which one is Jarod.
No, I don't have one.
You don't have a setup? Just go with like the default setup or
Just
something?
go with balanced.
Balance, exactly. Balance setup.
I
Panic,
mean,
let's
no.
hope. So yeah, while we are waiting, Jarod is now participating. What car are you in?
Red Bull. Wait, no, I'm
Okay.
in the place of Mist Shadow, not.
I don't think so. Mitch Shadow should be there.
Oh yeah, he is. What? Was there no other Red Bull?
No, there was no other rebel.
Oh god.
So into the formation lap we go. With Jarod all the way in the back in the rebel. Good luck. Don't spin during the formation lap, my friend.
Oh god. This is not going to work.
What's not going to work?
Everything.
But yeah, this is the perfect time to do my wishes. My wish is that the formation lap will be all good, and the first lap that there will be no major crashes or spins happening. After that, I don't care what happens. All hell can break loose for all that I care. All I want is the first laps of which are formation lap, and the first lap will be a-okay. But yeah, I hope to see you battle for some positions. I assume you will get past Kool-Aid Dapple, who is new with steering wheel. I assume.
Yeah, but normally I don't drive with manual.
Manual shifting is it? Wait, do you drive with automatic shifting?
Yeah, I'm way too lazy to.
Poser, poser. What the fuck, man? Manual,
Yeah, I'm way too
manual.
lazy to. Yeah, I'm going manual now because I don't have another option.
Good, good. Learn, my friend. All the cars are lining up on the grid. I'm excited to see what the race will show. I think Lost Boy is gonna fuck off into the distance. That is my prediction.
Nah, I'm gonna overtake everyone and go into P1.
Okay,
Easy.
okay. I'm ready to see that happen now.
I'm about to fly so
All
hard.
right, the lights are turning on any second now. And the race has officially started. Everybody is off on the track. Vexy has had a very bad start and went all the way to the back. Stormberg is lagging out, causing him to fly back as well. You can see Stormberg lagging even more. I do not know what is happening right there, but I hope he is able to stay on the track. Lost Boy is struggling. Lost Boy is falling down to P5. The pressure of the race start got to him. However, he is now in a battle with Stevo, and it seems like Stevo has more speed. However, Lost Boy has the inside, throws it around the inside. Both cars luckily stay on track, and we have contact. I think it was Stevo who got in contact with the back of Lost Boy, now struggling to battle it out with Minios, however, staying ahead. And Jarod, you are looking to overtaking Beers, my friend.
Yeah, but I still need to learn the gears. There also isn't any indicator from what gear I have to go to, so.
You got the lights on your dash.
Yep. Yeah.
And
of
eventually
course.
it will be feeling, my friend. You got this. Lost Boy looking to overtake Markov. The Papaya McLaren in front is looking like a good snack.
Oh god, I'm spinning out.
There goes Jarod. Lasted at least, I guess,
Oh, yeah,
one lap.
Yeah.
But DRS
Can fix
is
it.
enabled.
Wait, let me check the settings.
Kool-Aid Deadpool overtaking Vaxi down the straight. Vaxi catching a little bit of grass right there. But he is still within attacking range of Kool-Aid Deadpool. He is still able to battle it back. And thank you for the follows and the gifts on TikTok. We are trying it out right now on the official league TikTok. So if you have the chance, go definitely drop by there and give us a follow. But Vaxi lost it there a little bit while I was talking. So we will definitely see him later on in the race. You can see the lines that Lost Boy is taking. So much smoother than what Markov is doing. But Markov is doing great so far, driving defensively. Lost Boy going wide. Trying to stick to the outside, wasn't able to make it work. So Markov is staying again in front yet again. Markov will also have the DRS because he is looking to overtake Anton, which will leave Lost Boy struggling to catch that position. However, Anton does not have the DRS. Markov does already, and he is already right beside Anton. And he makes the overtake. Lost Boy, however, closing in quick around the inside, staying there, and he has it. Yes, he does. Anton saw that the battle wasn't for him and dipped out right as he could. Mid Shadow currently leading the race with about half a second of gap to Alvi.
It's pretty lonely back hill.
Come on, you got this. You can gain. I think you're actively gaining, so that is good.
I still don't know what gears I have to be in, so...
Whoa, Minio is almost losing it. Going a bit wide, but he is staying on the track. And the gaps are starting to appear. People are outside of attacking range or getting close to it. Anton, 8/10. Stevo, also 8/10. Lost Boy, however, is actively gaining on Markov. So we might be able to see an overtake happen soon enough there because he is slowly winning the lost time back. And we have our first penalty. It is Alvi getting track limits, receiving 3 seconds.
This is also extra information that I can't see.
Well, there you go. Now you know. We have Stevo with the fastest first sector. Will he be able to keep it, however, in P6? I think he started right there. Let's look at the tire situation, what everybody has going on. Everybody is on the mediums except for Lost Boy, who is pushing quite the pace out of those hard tires. And it will mean that he is able to go for much, much longer.
Oh, I spun out.
You spun out again? Come on, you
Yeah.
were almost there.
Yeah. Front wing damage. Yippee.
Yippee. Right, wants to go for repairs. And another penalty is being dealt out. King Beers in P7 receiving 3 seconds as well for track limits. And here comes Stevo. Anton, you better watch out because he is coming. And here we see the beautiful overtake of the Aston Martin with the use of the DRS. Anton was closing the gap quite a bit, showing the defensive driving style, but it wasn't enough to keep him behind him. Lost Boy as well. Markov has the DRS. Lost Boy got pretty close. Hasn't been able to do it right here, but he will definitely have a chance later on. Passes first sector for Lost Boy, and we have a yellow. And is that you?
What? No.
No, it is not you. It is.
Why did you
Kool-Aid
instantly
Deadpool.
think it was me?
It's Kool-Aid Deadpool spun out because you spun out twice. But then I saw you all the way in the very
After that.
back. So, yeah.
I'm gonna be left.
Yes, you will, but that is because you had a pit stop and no one else had. Oh, Lost Boy getting so close to the back of Markov. I'm just waiting for it to happen. Anton, 3-second penalty as well. P6, P7, and P2 all have a 3-second penalty. Ay, Markov still with the DRS, making it hard for Lost Boy. Lost Boy, however, has more speed. And he bombs it down the inside. Didn't really have the room, still stayed there and now lost the speed to go for the battle. However, he is still sticking extremely close. Looking left, right, showing themselves in the mirror, has more speed. Now around the inside, here comes Lost Boy, sticking there. Now he will have the outside, both pushing a little bit wide. And that will be it once again with Markov staying ahead. And we have Vexy into the wall.
Oh, what?
I don't see front wing damage so far, so he is able to keep going.
Dang it.
My, oh my, Lost Boy is pushing it. However, he should... Whoa, slight taps to the back of Markov. Markov almost sliding out, catching traction back again. And staying ahead so far. Here we go. Once again, the DRS LV is just living barely through all these laps. Markov catching DRS, making it hard for Lost Boy to do it. And Stormberg is back, apparently. Apparently, Stormberg left. Yeah, I don't really have a good possibility to check Discord now. So I won't be able to see if people need invites. For that, I guess you'll have to go into one of the 3 chats and send it there so I can read it, I guess. Ooh, Markov is getting close to the back of Alvi as well. So we might see a 3-way battle for P2. And Anton in the middle is also gaining slightly here and there when it comes to P5, driven by Stevo. LV with a 3-second penalty once again, which leaves him on 6 seconds so far. And Lost Boy tries to go through with the stadium, doesn't once again have the gap, have the speed, trying to force himself in there, but it wasn't paying off, so we will probably have to wait another lap. However, he is sticking really close. Has more speed. But Markov once again has a DRS. I think he will live another lap so far. But it's getting close. It is getting extremely close. LV dropping down 2 positions. Lost Boy, what will you do, my friend? Lost Boy makes it work. Woo! Smooth work. LV losing 2 positions because we're going a bit wide, losing some more time as well. So right now we have a great battle going on for P2 with Lost Boy setting the fastest first sector. I think once Lost Boy gets clean air, he is gone.
Isn't Lost Boy on P1?
No, he is P3, currently battling it out with Markov still since the very start of the race where he lost 4 positions. He has been in the same exact battle with Markov. Markov is showing great defensive driving here right now. And I'm going to say it again. The helicam on this track is so nutty. Love it. Markov now within the second of mid-shadow catches... What?
Didn't you love the Silverstone camera?
As well, I think. But never the Brazil one. I hate the Brazilian fucking helicopter cam.
The jittering helicopter.
The jittering one, it is so nauseating. I hope they really fix that in F125. If I'm going to spend that much money on it, they better have like a better camera there. But look at this train from P1 all the way to P3 over here. All within attacking range of each other. One mistake from one of them and it's gone. And watch out, they are about to zoom past you, Jarod.
Yeah. I'm doing my best.
Woo! Lost Boy. Slight taps to the back of Markov through that section. Doesn't really have the speed. And he aborts the overtake through here because it is a pretty risky move right there. Alvi once again with 3 seconds. Leaving in on 9 seconds, I think. Alvi now P7. I don't know what happened there. I think he spun out. But yeah, penalties right now in the 3 seconds for Anton, King Beers, and Vexy, and Alvi with the 9 seconds. 3 people on the hard tires, of which you are one, Jarod. Alvi went into the pits. That was the reason why he lost the time. And Lost Boy still pushing hard. Markov went for the overtake, went a bit wide. And it was Midshadow who just rammed the back of Markov, causing him to slide out. Lost Boy currently in P2. Markov trying to stay close enough, losing a little bit of time, but he is still within the second. Midshadow still leading the race, even though it is, it wasn't a good, I guess, retake for the race lead. It was a bit rough around corners, but luckily Markov is still driving, and I think he will be back soon enough to battle for that position. Midshadow, the race leader, receiving 3 seconds because of that demeanor, I think. See, Lost Boy is slowly working his way forward through the stadium and about to go through the last corner, and then we will have the DRS straight. Markov P3 also track limits right now, and I think this will be it for the race lead for, I guess, Lost Boy, who is gaining quick. DRS is open. Nothing that Midshadow can do with the Alpine just flying past. Markov, however, has rejoined the pack. And it is Lost Boy leading the race. Let's see how fast he will fuck off into the distance. King Bears in the pits right now. Midshadow, half a second already. Fastest first sector for Lost Boy. Ooh, slight wheel spin from Lost Boy. Still on the track. Through the wee woos we go. Seven tenths. 8 tenths. He is running away quick. Almost at a second already. Come on, Midshadow. Barely holding on. Can he stay within the second as we go through the last corner? I don't think so. It might be really close. He is holding on so far. Alvi once again with the 3-second penalty. I think Midshadow got it. He does. Because of you, Jarod.
What?
You're helping them catch back up.
Oh. I'm doing good thing.
You're doing good thing, but Midshadow is struggling to stay close. He is still outside of the second, even though he had DRS. I don't know what Lost Boy has put in that engine, but I think it's straight up jet fuel, and it is LV who has DNF'd into the pits. Don't know the reason. I think he received too many penalties, which is a shame. 11 drivers remain.
How much penalties did he have?
I think he had 12 seconds.
Oh, damn.
But yeah, no way to double check that right now. We have Minios into the pit. We have Kool-Aid Depo in the pit. And Lost Boy has put Midshadow already on 2 seconds. Markov is trying to stay close. It is working. He is gaining quite some through the stadium. Lost Boy track limits as well. So he will have to try and stay outside of that 3 seconds to make it work. However, all on the podium have penalties, so it doesn't really matter all that much.
Why am I racing with Midshadow right now?
Good question. I think he's just staying close enough to draft on you. But I can
No,
I watch it
do
happen.
it.
I have front row seats with Markov right now. Markov sticking close. He is struggling to stay within the second, but so far he is able to do so. Will he be able to gain enough to maybe snatch P2 away? That is the question, and we have 23 more laps to decide that. Barely gaining here, and their brakes are locking up. I see you sliding out, but you still keep it on the track, luckily. Markov almost half a second as we go onto the straight. He is gaining quite some. Markov closing the gap here and there. It won't be enough to go for the overtake. However, he has took this chance to catch back up to current P2. I don't think, he is going wide. I think he got a good case of that halotism. And what are you doing there? What the?
Yeah, fun.
Where you go for the overtake around Markov right there.
I'm just being here for the fun.
Vaxi and King Beer swapping positions. Both Williams are swapping it out down the straight. And King Beers is currently staying ahead in P6. It is so dumb seeing you join there as well. And you are gaining, actually. There we
Come here,
go.
Markov!
Mid-shadow going into pits. And I think we have a battle going on right here. Markov with the DRS. Jarod with the DRS. Slowly closing in, but he doesn't have the speed so far. Will he be able to stay close to stick with the DRS? That is the question. Oh, and there he goes into the wall. Will that be a safety car? I don't know. You still have your front wing, so I think we will be good. But yeah, you got damage again, my friend. You might want to go check that out. You might want to go check out your boo-boo. Vaxi and Stormberg also into the pits. I wonder when Lost Boy will go into the pits. He started on the hard tire, and so far he is still gaining time. I think you might go for like a one-stopper at the very last lap. Kool-Aid Deppel, corner cutting, 3 seconds as well.
Do you think I will make it with make it to the end of the race with new mediums?
You will have 20 more laps to go.
Well, it's that or new intros, so I'm going for the...
I mean, you don't have hards left?
No, I already used it.
Both. Oh, you only have one? Yeah, okay. Yeah, go on mediums, I guess. Good luck. Don't die. Or you will...
Third wing. Let's go.
Or, yeah, like, don't die, or you will be the reason why we will see more battles. If you go pull a Latifi or something. Because Lost Boy currently leading the race with 24 seconds. Basically almost a free pit stop right there. This is just in a no man's land, currently driving through the wee woos. Just showing the insane pace that he has right there. Current race leader with no sign of danger close or anywhere at all. Just on his own, driving his, I guess, Sunday drive. We're just looking at the times, trying to judge when we might be able to see a battle. I see that Markov has driven the fastest second sector so far. Trying to catch back up to mid-shadow. Almost everybody has penalties except for Steve O, Stormberg, and Jarod.
I'm driving clean. Yeah.
You're doing what? Driving clean. 46-second gap. Which everybody is on the hard tires, of which Lost Boy is on the 16-lap old hard tires, except for Jarod.
Well,
So
I'm special.
You are special. You got the halotism.
An extreme case of halotism.
But Markov has been able to fight his way back within the second, so we might be able to see some time gain through the use of the DRS. So we might be able to see a battle soon. Looking forward to it. That Shadow 5... Oh, no, never mind. I was reading it wrong. 3-second penalty. Once again, track limits. So Markov, as long as you are staying there, you will be safe. But you are struggling to stay within the second there. Oh, winning it back slightly, losing it here and there through some rougher lines. Will he get the DRS zone? I do think so. I do think he caught the DRS activation zone. And yes, he does. This will be your time to shine, my friend, and gain that time. Slowly closing the gap, very, very slowly. Only 1/10 of a second right there. It will take some time for him to get close enough to go for the battle. But it is basically the only battle we have going on right now. Cool Depot, 3 seconds.
Dumb?
What?
Do you want to know something dumb?
Yeah, go ahead.
In this stadium, instead of going to the first gear or any other gear, I'm going to neutral.
You're just cruising through there, no power at all.
Well, I always go one thing too far. So I'm just in neutral, going on the gas.
But I'm gonna watch that soon. Stormberg cutting slightly across that corner. I think those were track limits. But he is within striking distance of Vaxi. He basically already has P8 when we are looking at the penalties, but it is his time to try and work his way through traffic. Slowly gaining time left, slowly gaining time right. And it is Kulet Depu spun out once again. Still driving, still without any front wing damage from what I can see. Stormberg, in the meantime, has dropped out of the second and is fighting his way back in as we go through the news. Will we be going for a fourth front wing?
Maybe. You know, those softs, they are looking quite magnificent. I don't have any other tires left. Help me.
Keep struggling. You got this. Stormberg winning a lot of time down this straight. Will he be able to go for the overtake? He is looking. I don't think he is able to do it through here. He is indeed aborting the attack. But it will be his moment to do it later on. He is half a second away. Steve-O also gaining a lot of time right now. Half a second away from Anton. Not able to do it right here. He might be able to do it later on. I think these two are indeed going down the straight. Steve-O has the DRS open right now. He is gaining. He is not gaining a lot, but I think it will put him within striking distance of Anton, who is right in front. Yes, it does. Anton almost loses it, sliding out. Steve-O slamming on the brakes. Anton losing it almost again. We are seeing quite some mistakes from the person defending it. Steve-O around the inside. Will he be able to do it? Anton will have the inside through this corner. Steve-O staying behind, going for the switchback. Struggling to keep the grip. Wheel spin here and there, having the smooth line around the inside. However, Anton is staying ahead so far. What about Stormberg? Is he able to go for the overtake around Vexy? I think he does. He has the inside, and Stormberg gets the overtake.
Would be nice to battle.
I mean, you battled with Markov for a while.
Yeah, and I spun out again.
Now you are the one driving in no man's land. With Stormberg following right behind. King Bears, 3 seconds as well. Let's look at the penalties right now because I have time to kill. It is 3 seconds for Lost Boy, 6 seconds for Mid Shadow, 3 seconds for Marco, 3 seconds for Antone, 6 seconds for King Bears, 3 seconds for Minios, 3 seconds for Vexy, and 9 seconds for Kool-Aid Deppel. Steve-O and Antone battling it out. Slight contact with Steve-O touching the back of Antone. Antone got that position back. Steve-O falling right behind, just like before.
Who is that in front of me? It's Haas.
It is Minios.
Oh. Does he also have damage, or?
Nope, he does not. And he is currently in P7. And I think you can guess what position you are in.
Shut up. Hey, I don't have any penalties though, and not even a warning.
Not even a warning, that is impressive. But you have 3 broken front wings and 4
Shut up.
sets of
No.
used tires.
They don't
Speaking
exist.
of used tires, Lost Boy going into the pits. Losing 3 positions because of it so far. And he is out on fresh mediums. He plans on finishing the race right there. Mid Shadow getting extremely close to the back of Markov. Markov snatching DRS because of lap traffic ahead. I do not know who that is. I think it is Kool-Aid Deppel. So Markov lives yet another sector right here. Will he be able to live another one with Mid Shadow? Putting on the pressure from behind. Lost Boy gaining a lot of time already. So I think we will see him soon enough. And it is Kool-Aid Deppel right now battling it out with Mid Shadow, I guess. Even though he's lap traffic, he is sticking close, losing a little bit of time. You can see that the lines he is taking are a bit less refined, but that comes with the time, with the experience that you gain using the wheel. Oh, there comes Kool-Aid Deppel getting a lot through that corner. Speaking of who is there, it is Lost Boy, who is already almost within the second and gaining quick. Mid Shadow barely holding on within the second. I think he got the DRS activation zone. And he does. This will be his time to fight back for that position. And I think it is Lost Boy who just barely got the DRS on Kool-Aid Deppel. So he will be staying close. He hasn't lost any time down that straight. Mid Shadow sticking close. However, Lost Boy is sticking closer. And he is gaining a lot of time. Steve-O and Antone battling it out down the straight. Steve-O now ahead. For how long will that happen? For how long will Steve-O stay ahead? Or will Antone come back and snatch it back in the same fashion?
Stormberg in the wall.
Stormberg in the wall. Yes, indeed. And do I see any damage right there? I cannot see it properly. However, I think we have Lost Boy going for the overtake soon enough. And indeed, Stormberg has damaged Lost Boy sticking close. Not even a quarter of a car distance between the 2 cars. Mid Shadow, instead of going for the attack, he has to go for the defense. Getting better exit. However, Lost Boy using the ERS, using the DRS. Mid Shadow also has the DRS. Lost Boy is probably able to win a little bit of time here. He got the fastest lap just now. And Mid Shadow is trying to go into the distance, trying to overtake Markov and make Markov take the pressure from Lost Boy from behind. We have a great 3-way battle going on right now for the race lead. And all the cars are sticking extremely close. Lost Boy around the outside now has the inside. Bumps it around the inside. Slight contact. Going a little bit of lawnmower mode. Losing the speed. Needed to overtake Mid Shadow and falling right back behind. However, still staying really close. So this will be a great way to, I guess, entertain us. And here you go, Marvin. There you have all the penalties. Mitch Shadow is basically out of the battle, but he is still in the shot for podium. There comes Lost Boy. Lost Boy around the outside. Mitch Shadow sticking around the inside. Lost Boy taking the slower but safer line, so he will probably go for the overtake down this straight. Is he able to do so? I don't think he is. Mitch Shadow still has the DRS, using this time to get back to Markov. Go for the overtake. Yes, he does. He has more speed. Markov is now falling prey, falling for the absolute prowess of Lost Boy. Lost Boy, is he able to go for the overtake around Markov down this DRS straight? Markov doesn't have the DRS. Lost Boy does. Lost Boy around the inside, bumps it into Mitch Shadow, causing Lost Boy to spin out. He bombed it a bit too far, braked a bit too late, causing him to slam into the side of Mitch Shadow. That is not something we call clean racing, my friend. But I think they already know. The Lost Boy will have to win all that time back. I don't think he got any damage from that. No, I don't think he did. But he's already back. About to overtake Lost Boy. And what happened there? Underneath the bridge, it is Mitch Shadow spun out just barely outside of the queue. 3 cars went underneath the bridge and only 2 cars got out. Mitch Shadow sliding out, I guess, spinning out into the wall. I don't think he got any damage, but now he has to worry about someone else. Who is that? I think it's Kool-Aid Deppel who is gaining some time on him, even though he is lapped traffic. Pretty interesting, if I say so myself. Lost Boy now looking for an opportunity to overtake Markov. Looking close around the inside. He has the better exit. He has the better line. He has the inside right here. Sticking there. Markov has the better exit. Has a little bit more speed. Forcing, I guess, Lost Boy around the outside. Lost Boy has more speed. Markov slotting right back behind. And Lost Boy is back leading the race. Ooh, Lost Boy getting a little bit of track limits right there. And why are you back in the pits, Jarod?
New front wing. Because why the fuck not?
You're only a minute behind.
Yeah.
Only a minute behind Stormberg. This gets me wondering, how far back will I end up if I will join one of these races? I haven't done sim racing in quite a while. I haven't touched my steering wheel in months.
I mean, if you just don't crash like me.
I mean, that was something I was good at, consistency. It is a really
Hey,
good
look,
pace
it's
I
Mitch
have.
Shadow.
It's Matt Shadow. Let's go, and he is about to overtake you. Your teammate, Jarod, is showing you how it's done, currently P3, my friend.
No, I don't accept.
You're battling it out with him right now.
I'm a fight with him. Fist to fist.
Elbows out, Jarod. Forget that you're in ghost form. It is on right here. I mean, we gotta entertain the viewers somehow. This is some sheer stupidity that you can only get, I guess, in the ERS Racing League.
Nah, only with me, I think.
Only with you, yeah. Or if I am participating, but I barely participate in races. I haven't even participated in one race. I've only been commentating here. Of which, I think I am getting somewhat close to half a year at ERS Racing League. Time is going fast. Just like Mitch Shadow, he is running away from you, Jarod.
Yeah, what do you think? He is P2.
He is P3.
Oh.
King Beer's 3-second penalty, and it is just you and Stormberg without any penalties. Oh, go, and there comes Markov, who has gained some time on Lost Boy. Not something I would have expected. Markov is really pushing himself on these hard tires. We have 8 more laps to go. And he is slowly falling back outside of that second. I think it was Lost Boy that made a slight mistake, causing Markov to get back within the second. And you are still sticking close to mid-shadow, even though you didn't really have a setup or you don't know how to manual shift.
I don't even know the gears that I have to be in the corners, so...
Just for feels, man. Just feel the car, bro.
Oh shit!
What?
I still have my front wing damage!
Wait, yes you do. You didn't even... You pitted, but you didn't get a new front wing?
No.
What the fuck?
That's why my car fuse off.
Just keep
I was like, why
going.
can't I take this corner full speed?
That explains. Anton has gone into the pits. What is he swapping to? Of course, I think it is the softs, but I am slightly colorblind, so I will have to wait a moment to see that. Or I can just go like this. I can do the lazy one. Yes, indeed, he is going on fresh softs. He might be able to snatch the fastest lap away from Lost Boy. Don't think he has a shot for podium, because the gaps have become too large. However, he still has to show, has the possibility to show his pace. So I'm interested to see what those softs will be able to do under the control of Anton. Not King Beers. He is ahead. I am getting slowly more Delulu. And trust me, Delulu is not the Salulu.
Huh?
Also, fun fact, with all that random bullshit that you have been doing, you have gone back within the minute compared to Stormberg.
Yeah, and Koya Deadpool.
Yeah, but Kool-Aid Deadpool is a minute behind Fexy.
What the... Huh? Why is this guy talking about the pit window? My guy!
How many pit stops have you done? You have done 3 stops. Same for Stormberg, and Kool-Aid Deadpool has 2 stops.
It's also... The pit window is lap 30 to 35. What?
Yes. Yes. Stormberg, 3 seconds. So, Jarod, you are now the only one without penalties.
Oh, hey, I'm doing something.
I'm doing something, he says, with front wing damage.
My guy, I did not know he would not do anything with the front wing.
What is the front wing even for?
That's why my pit stop was only 2 seconds. I'm retarded.
You don't say. Took the words right out of my mouth. Those were track limits, I think.
What? No.
Okay, okay. Keep her going. Keep her going. Mark of slowly winning some time. Compared to Lost Boy, who is still driving clean laps. Markov 3 seconds penalty while he is trying to gain as much time compared to Lost Boy. This is not helping. Lost Boy 3 seconds, Markov 6 seconds, Mid Shadow 9 seconds, Stevo 3 seconds, King Beers 9 seconds, Anton 3 seconds, Mid Shadow getting another 3 seconds, which put him on 12 seconds. King Beers 9 seconds, Anton 3 seconds, same for Minios, Vexy and Stormberg. Kool-Aid Deadpool with 12 seconds. And then there's you, Jarod, with 0.
Yeah. Imagine having a penalty.
Could be you.
Hey, I don't have penalty.
You do not know.
You know what?
What?
Pit stop.
Pete, stop.
Oh, wait.
Oh, we have a yellow, and I think it is
No.
Kool-Aid Deadpool, who has spun out.
I have a feeling that my front wing is not going to be repaired.
No, it is not. No. Kool-Aid Deadpool receiving another 3-second penalty. As he spun out, he doesn't have front wing damage though, so he is able to continue. However, of course, sliding out is not ideal.
I was too late with selecting the tire with the front wing.
Stupid as Vexy, 3 seconds penalty. Everybody is pushing themselves to the very limit, and I think someone wants to get by Jarod. Anton has come back into the back.
I'm gonna be that one Fiat on the left side of the lane, driving 50 on the highway.
Yes, of course, lane blocking.
Why am I seeing smoke?
I don't see the smoke that you're seeing, but I think it is King Bears about 7 seconds ahead of you. Minos, 3-second penalty, and I think you will give Anton some DRS, which he can greatly use to fight his way forward to King Beers, because it is Anton, I think, on the on the soft tires, so he could use a little bit of boost, man. 3 laps left to go. And there he comes, and there he goes. I find it interesting that the only battles I see is you with some random people while you are lapped. That shows, I guess, what type of race this is. Lost Boy already fucked off into the distance with almost 4.5 seconds. Then we have almost a 13-second gap from P2 to P3. And then we have also another almost 13-second gap from P4 to P3. And then we have another almost... yeah, I guess we have another 14-second gap from P5 to P4. Just, what is this race, man? That is why we need you, folks. Join our racing league so you can make these races more interesting, and you might find yourself on the big screen right here.
On big screen with 50 viewers at most.
Yeah, that is still 50 viewers. And official commentators who are ready to shit on you. And yes, indeed, Stormberg has pitted. He has gone for the softs. Of course, we have 2 more laps to go. So he is trying to snatch that fastest lap while he's still able.
Am I that far behind?
You are...
I still need 4 laps.
Yes, you are 42 seconds behind Kool-Aid Deadpool, and he is 30 seconds behind Stormberg, and Stormberg is 1 minute and 10 seconds behind Vexy.
Oh, God.
So, make of that as you will.
Like the little light.
But yeah, we have quite the penalties that are dealt out. We have a 12-second here. We have a 15-second there. A 9-second for King Beers. And then a few 6 seconds. And a 3 seconds penalty. So I don't think we will see any real position changes. Maybe except for Anton and King Beers. Because the gaps are just too fast for any position changes to appear or to happen. So far, everybody is on either really old hards or the softs, and then you have Lost Boy on 14 lap old mediums. Still making it hard for Markov to catch up, and he's even gaining time. That is just wild that Lost Boy has that amount of pace here. This might be his best circuit, that might be the case as well. But I hope to see more of him. He seems like a real contender to put on a battle with Lumbergummer. And we kind of need a contender with Lumbergummer. Like, honestly. I mean, you are in his team, right? On the tier 7, Jarod?
With Lumbergummer?
Lumbergummer, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
We got the Max Verstappen and Lawson.
You are Lawson.
No, I'm Verstappen.
Of course, of course. Cooled Deppel, another 3-second penalty, which puts him, I think, on 18 seconds. Yes, he does have 18 seconds penalty. And Lost Boy, while I was looking at the penalties, has crossed the finish line with ease. So Markov is the next one. Then comes Myth Shadow, about 10 seconds behind. So I think we will see a good conga line of people going across the finish line. There we go. And then there will be Steve-O. Right here, coming across the finish line. Anytime now. There he is. King Beers will be the next going through the stadium. There is a yellow, and it is King Beers who is spun out through the last corner. In typical King Beers fashion, I guess. Antone wins the position and goes across the finish line.
I overtook King Beers!
And you overtook King Beers down the last corner, and someone spun out on the straight. GG from Lost Boy. Yeah, you really had some great pace there, buddy. I would definitely want to see you back here, Lost Boy. Driver of the day, rightfully so. That was quite something, quite an interesting race, with lots of stupidity and I guess a lack of drivers. For you, it was fun, yeah.
What was it, 5 pit stops?
I think you did 5, yeah. There we go. Lost Boy on P1 winning the race with Markov P2. And at my brain, I have goldfish memory. Who was P3 again? Myth Shadow on P3. But here are the final standings. Lost Boy winning the race with quite the masterclass of racing, also having the fastest lap. Then we have Markov P2, Myth Shadow P3, Steve-O P4, Anton P5, King Beers 6, Manios P7, P8 for Fexi, Stromberg P9, and Cooled Deppel getting 1 point with a new steering wheel. And then there is you, Jarod, P11. And Alvi with the DNF. Yes, you are just built different, my friend. Built different. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it, even though it was quite chaotic. We tried to make the best and make it entertaining. I hope we succeeded. Thank you all so much for watching. If you ever feel like participating in these races and liven up the competition, join our Discord, which you can find on our socials or ersracingleague.com. If you ever feel like joining our team, making the racing experience even better, and you could also, in theory, join the races as a member of our team, make sure to join the Discord as well. We would greatly appreciate all the help we can get. Thank you all so much for watching. My name was PixelThomas, and I will see you next Friday. Bye-bye.